Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to a new video. I'm sorry that I've been absent for the past few days. I've been sick, man, so I couldn't sit down to record anything. I couldn't sit down to edit anything. I couldn't sit down to do anything. I was really sick, but I'm back now, and as you guys know, when you see my face here, I'm ready to bust open another case.
FBI, open up!
Okay, so today's case is between a broker and a client, and the broker in question today is Genetic Markets. Now, we know that whenever we sign up to a broker, before we do so, we have to see, is this broker regulated with the authority within our country? And whenever I do the FSCA check, I see there is no regulatory or authorization status. Actually, nothing pops up. And then on the other end, when I look at WikiFX, which I advise everyone to do, please go and take a look at WikiFX, because there you will most probably find your broker and see a rating based on safety measurements, right? So when I look on WikiFX and I take Genetic Markets into consideration, I see that their score and their rating is pretty low, and it's all because of there is a questionable authorization thingy going on there. So for me already, when I look at that, that is already a big red flag. The complaints today against Genetic Markets is for the refusal of paying or processing withdrawals. Now, whenever we sign up with a broker, we expect them to be able to deliver the most basic services to us. And one of the basic services that a broker should be able to provide is they should be liquid enough to give you your money whenever you request it. And this was not the case with Genetic Markets. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys haven't thought of it that way, but your trading history is really important. And it is this that a lawyer found it fit to attach to the complaint that they sent through to the FSCA. Now, your trading history gives the FSCA a chance to see and look at how, not only how you traded, but if it is true or not. Obviously, they will require further statements to see if what you're talking is real or not, but this is the most basic things that I would advise anyone to have ready whenever they are making a complaint against a broker, against an account manager, against an investment firm, whatever the case may be. So always have your trading history on hand. Now, not only does the trading history verify that this person is a good trader, but the trading history also verifies the fact that there was enough money for all of these withdrawals that this specific client tried to make. Now, all in all, this client tried to make 5 withdrawals in total, and only 1 withdrawal was actually processed and confirmed and sent through, and that was for the amount of $428. Now, I must admit that when you look at the jump in withdrawals, you will see that this person really took to heart what they were told, because when you look at what they withdraw and what the company refused or didn't process, you'll actually see that this client is a good trader. So the other 4 withdrawals that Genetic Markets didn't process or is refusing to pay out is a withdrawal for $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, and then finally $20,000. Now, obviously, this is in dollars, and this is a whole lot of money. Now, when you count up all of that together, at the time, it was roughly 554,000 Rand off a bar. Are we really gonna sit here and act like that couldn't be of use to any of us? And the most disingenuous part out of all of these things, right, is that she spoke to one of the people in charge, right? And this person then told her that she's only allowed to withdraw the amount that she deposited. Now, that defeats the total purpose of a broker, because you're not only supposed to take money. You take money, you keep it secured, you allow people to trade based on the equity of that money, and then whatever is made on that money, you release. Because if a broker doesn't want to pay your withdrawals or is refusing to even process your withdrawals, then why are they in it? It just doesn't make sense. It literally just doesn't make sense. Why are they in the brokerage business in the first place? Now, obviously, it is advisable to have more evidence than just your trading history, and this client was really smart to take account into everything that she went through with them. And part of her portfolio of evidence is, number one, email correspondence between her and top officials at Genetic Markets. Number 2, WhatsApp correspondence between her and top officials at Genetic Markets. Number 3, Genetic Markets terms and conditions. And that is really important, because nowhere in the terms and conditions does it state that at any time can they refuse to make a client's withdrawals. And then last but not least, obviously, the trading history. Now, with such a portfolio of evidence, it builds for a really strong case, right? And the onus right now is on Genetic Markets to prove that this client is either lying about what the client is trying to say here about Genetic Markets, or they have to come up with something that will get them out of the mess. Because when you look at the portfolio of evidence and what they have on Genetic Markets, things will get really rough for them. So after sending this complaint to the FSCA, the Vice Ombud then got back to this client and they basically acknowledged everything that is going on. They know what is going on now. They will further investigate. And then this then made them send 2 days later a email to Genetic Markets wherein they gave them precise instructions of what they need to do, and they also gave them a deadline. So if they didn't corroborate or if they didn't comply within that time frame that the Vice Ombudsman gave them, then it's tickets for them. An investigation will most definitely be launched. So after the Vice Ombud got to Genetic Markets, you think that they would actually comply with what is being asked of them, right? And I actually have it under good word from someone that is really close to this client that they haven't actually gotten back to this client. So this obviously means that an investigation will now be launched into Genetic Markets affairs. Now, what affairs, you might ask? Whenever things like this happen, right? Whenever brokers are refusing to pay withdrawals and it gets to the FSCA, the first thing that they look for is your liquidity. They look to see if the broker has enough money to carry a whole lot of withdrawals, not just one, not just two, not just even 100. They want to see if the broker has enough capital requirements so that whenever a client requests their funds, it's readily available for them. So the moment they go into Genetic Markets affairs, it will open up a whole case of more cases, because obviously if they are doing this to this person with 550,000 rand, you can most obviously guess that it's happening to other people as well. And with this liquidity investigation, it will exactly know who, what, and where. So with this being an ongoing investigation, I'm very keen to hear what is gonna happen, what is the outcome of all of this, and I really want to see someone being held accountable, because as the public, no broker should be out here portraying to be offering a genuine service, but then when you want your money, they actually block you from getting your money. No one should in fact go through that. So as soon as more information comes my way, I will make it available to you guys. My conclusion on this matter is what it has always been. Always go and check if a broker is FSCA regulated. Always try and stack up as many sources as possible where you can get information about these brokers. I just gave you guys another tip now, which is WikiFX. Please go and research your brokers, because when it comes to the point of this, you will always find that brokers have the upper hand. If you do not know what you are doing, brokers will torment you. So always go and check if they are registered and authorized with the FSCA. And then obviously, what's most important here, keep track of your trading history, because the day, if it happens, then the day that you need it, it will come up and you will have it readily available. If you came this far, please do smash the like button. It really helps out the YouTube algorithm and it helps out the channel. It helps it grow. It will put it in front of the eyes of other people that could potentially be scammed. So do smash that like button. Please leave your comments in the comment section, as I'm pretty keen to hear what you guys have to say about Genetic Markets not wanting to pay out this person's 500,000 rand, man. Yo, that's also a lot of money. 500,000 rand. Yo? 500,000? Hey, I don't know what I would have done if I've been struggling for so long with my broker and they do not want to give my money. I do not know. Please leave your comments in the comment section. I am very curious. And if you've also experienced the genetic markets, the comment section is open. We don't block comments here. The comments say, just don't swear, please. Just don't swear, because the algorithm has been set like that. If you swear and if you use profanity and abusive language, your comment immediately gets scrapped. So please do not swear. Kanala, do not swear. And then please share this so that people can be aware of the brokers that's out here pulling these stunts, but also so that they know that there's sources out there like WikiFX readily available to help them and help them determine which broker at the end of the day they want to sign up with based on complaints and previous clients' usage. Hey, if you're new here, please do smash that subscribe button. It would be my pleasure to have you as a subscriber. I'm pretty sure you do not want to miss out on the new exposes coming your way. I'll see you guys on the next video. Cheers.